Good morning. Welcome to the February 6, 2026 meeting of the Montgomery County House Delegation. Today we have a very short agenda, just one bill that was voted out by the Metro Washington Area Committee. I will turn it over to Committee Chair Mary North for that committee report.
Thank you, Madam Chair. PGMC 10526 by County Commission, Public Ethics Financial Disclosure Statements. This was a bill sponsored by the Chair of the Prince George's County Delegation on behalf of the Prince George's County Executive. The bill was brought from Prince George's County Delegation, which voted it out unanimously with amendments, and we voted out on the 2nd of February unanimously. The bill requires financial disclosure statements made by county commissioners and appointed applicants representing Prince George's County to be provided to and maintained by the Prince George's County Office of Ethics and Accountability. Financial disclosure procedures for commissioners serving on behalf of Montgomery County are not going to be affected by this bill. So this is purely a Prince George's County bill. And with that, I move the bill.
Second.
Thank you. But the bill has been moved favorably by Chair Mary North and seconded by Delegate Wu. Are there questions or discussion? Yes, Delegate Kaiser.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Sorry, it's a lot faster with the actual hand. Delegate Mary North, or Chair Mary North, for this bi-county requirement, is this something we already have by perchance on the Montgomery side?
I don't believe we have an equivalent. I know there's been some discussion. We had some discussions on Monday about a potential desire in the future to see if it could be comparable to Prince George's County or somewhat similar, but look for probably more discussion in the future regarding what Montgomery County is doing regarding financial disclosure statements.
And actually, Chairman North, I thought that in the case of this bill, that actually Prince George's requested this legislation because they were copying a change that our delegation had made a few years ago.
I should have deferred to you, Chair, because you were the one that specifically brought that up. So yes, you corrected me.
Yeah, so for members who were around, I think this might have been last term, we did pass legislation that made equivalent changes to what Prince George's County is now seeking. So yes, all of the members of our Montgomery County Planning Board and applicants are required to file an ethics disclosure. What Chair Miracle North was discussing, we had some discussion about this in local committee, is about how does the public actually access those annual financial statements. Folks on the two planning boards actually don't use the same system that we all use and that other public officials use that the Ethics Commission runs, but it wasn't feasible for this year as part of this bill to make some pieces there. But I did suggest to local committee, and I'm happy to do it here, that if anybody is interested in working on this issue, we had some very good testimony from a former member of this body on this issue, and I do think this is something that's worth bringing up in a standalone bill for next session to make it easier for the public to access these financial statements going forward. But for the time being, the simple answer is yes, planning board members and applicants do file the financial disclosure statements, and they are available to the public, just not online at the moment. Other questions or discussion? Okay, not seeing any. A reminder, colleagues, that if you want to be recorded as voting, you do need to have your camera on at this time. I will note that Delegate Cullison is excused today in terms of voting. So with that, we have a favorable motion for PCMG 105-26. Again, please put your cameras on. All those in favor, say aye or raise your hand.
Aye.
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 Is anyone opposed? Okay, not seeing any. That bill passes unanimously. Thank you, Chair Miracle North. Okay, that is the end of our official agenda for today. I do just have a couple of announcements before we wrap up. Members, if you are the sponsor of a local or bi-county bill that has not yet passed our delegation, don't worry, even though the House introduction deadline is coming up next week, and we typically don't introduce bills until they have passed our delegation. I do waive that rule when we're getting close to the introduction date for the House. So we've requested the bluebacks for all of the remaining local and bi-county bills that, if you've signed off on it already and in a timely manner, and so long as you have not withdrawn it, all those bills are going to move forward and get introduced in the House. So we'll keep your bills moving along in the process, even though our delegation has not yet voted on them. And Also, just give a reminder that we are taking our delegation photo this morning at 10:40 a.m. over in the State House. So don't forget about that before floor. With that, let's go to our committee chairs for announcements about upcoming meetings. Chair Spiegel.
Thank you, Madam Chair. The Land Use, Transportation, and Public Safety Committee will meet via Zoom Monday at noon, our usual time, to discuss MC 10-26 and some potential amendments thereto.
Thank you. Chair Ziegler.
Madam Chair, we will be changing our meeting time this coming week. We will be meeting on Monday at 5 o'clock via Zoom. Thanks very much.
Thank you. Chair Mercury North.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Metro Washington Area Committee will not be meeting next week. We're not quite ready to move forward on some of the bills that we're working on, and there's nothing from Prince George's County yet. So stay tuned.
Thank you. And Chair Foley.
Thank you, Madam Chair. The Economic Development Committee does not have any meetings scheduled, and we do not have any bills before us at this time. Stay tuned in case we get something from Prince George's County. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other announcements from any other members? Okay, we're adjourned. See you.